welcome to another De Pampao Vlogs.
Hello everyone. So we are again back on a trip. We are going to a few towns on the eastern side of Medellin.
Join us on this trip to visit some of the eastern towns of Antioquia. We did this trip back in July of 2023 with my parents. As usual, our trip started from Medellin and the first stop was Marinilla, about an hour drive from Medellin. After a quick stop at Marinilla, we were headed towards Peñol, roughly 30 minutes away. From Peñol, we were off to Guatapé, the most famous tourist town on our trip, a mere 25 minutes drive away. After spending the night at Guatapé, the next day we were headed towards San Rafael, an hour drive away. From San Rafael, we retraced our steps back, passed by Marinilla, and reached San Antonio de Pereira after a 2-hour drive. We ended the day at the town of Rionegro, a 10-minute drive from San Antonio de Pereira. The next day, we left Rionegro and following a 30-minute drive, reached our next destination, Carmen de Vivoral. La Ceja was the next stop on our list, which was a short 25-minute drive. From La Ceja, we were headed off to El Retiro, a brisk 30-minute drive away, the last stop on our list. We spent the night at El Retiro, and after covering a total of 250 kilometers, we were back to Medellin the next day to conclude our 5-day wholesome trip.
So my parents are here. Hi. And this time we hired a car. The car is right over there. And it's a 4-day trip, so we are very excited. Right now we are at a restaurant called La Curva del Gordo, and we are gonna have breakfast here, and then we are gonna go to the next stop is Marinilla. So we'll keep you guys updated as we go along the trip, and we are super excited. And Pori's here as well.
La Curva del Gordo restaurant is one of the famous roadside restaurant chains around Antioquia. The literal translation means the fat man's curve, and this restaurant is known for its chorizos and grilled meat preparations.
It's very cloudy today. And this is the backyard of the restaurant. The main restaurant is over there. So we're all waiting here for lunch. Dad is over there taking pictures. And Pori also decided to have Pori. You want to eat here? Give me a high five. Oh yes, thank you so much. So right now we are having brunch. So how is it? Can I like ma?
Cheers. Thank
Happy?
you.
Empanada. So they like the empanada. How? Which one did you like the most? Chocolo.
Chocolo.
So this is made with
Baby corn.
baby corn. Paula is a baby, so she likes baby corn.
On the way to Marinilla. Marinilla is a Colombian town founded in 1960, located in the department of Antioquia. It is 47 kilometers from Medellin and has a population of roughly 70,000. It is known as Colombian Sparta due to the involvement of its people during the War of Independence of Colombia. Today, Marinilla has become a great cultural center of Antioquia and Colombia, as a land of stories, guitars, and great natural beauty.
So right now we are at the main town center, close to the main town center of Marinilla. Paula is here, Pori here, Mom and Dad are taking pictures, and we saw this wall. All of this is painted. It looks like the actual door, but it's actually painted. And now we are headed to the
See the dog?
the main town center. And there is a dog there that's being
What happened?
She's impatient, she doesn't want to stay quiet.
And Pori is crying because Pori doesn't like waiting. Vamos. So right now we're headed to the main church. So we parked the car somewhere over there.
Our stop at Marinilla was a very short one. We decided to visit only a few key locations, one of which is this town center, and right next to it, the church. This is the main church of the town and has a very long name, Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de la Asunción. It was constructed somewhere between 1874 and 1901.
So this is mom's first visit to a small town, na? তোমার প্রথম আসাটা একটা ছোট্ট শহরে।
না তার আগে তাতাকোয়া
Tatako is not a শহর, but
না
anyways.
তাতাকোয়ার আজাদ যেতে একটা ছোট শহর পড়েছিল না মানে নো কলোনিয়াল
Colonial. This is a colonial town. তো এটা তোমার কেমন লাগলো?
নাইস
চলবে? তাহলে how was it for you? We have been, so it's like...
সো
After visiting the church, Mom and Dad wanted to take a walk around the city. Even though every town has a church and a park at the town center, each one has its own personality and uniqueness with its flavors of colors and music. This was a typical Friday afternoon for towns like these, people meeting up, having some drinks with music. The weather was also extremely pleasant today. Next, we visited the museum called Museo del Cristo y las Cruces.
All of these buildings have a colonial feel.
This museum was a very unique stop due to the fact that it had on display somewhere around 2,700 different crucifixes from different countries all over the world. It also had on display the bicycles and achievements of a cyclist from Marinilla named Don Ramon, who was the first Colombian to win gold in the 1959 Pan American Games. He also had 5 wins to his name in the annual cycling road race called La Vuelta a la Colombia.
Live in Marinilla. Hola, señor Gouta.
Hi.
Hola, Pori.
So we were passing by, so we made a stop because they're selling fried ice cream. We didn't know what they were selling. We just saw that it was ice cream, and we got down and they're selling fried ice cream. How is it? So it's fried
Frío y
outside.
calor.
It smells like donuts, right?
Frío y calor.
So there is strawberry, and this is like a donut, but the ice cream is inside and it's fried. And there is chocolate crisps. Everyone's digging in, and we have left Pori inside the car.
Our next stop was Peñol, another eastern town of Antioquia located an hour and a half away from Medellin. This town was originally founded on June 20th, 1714. However, around 1970, due to the construction of a nearby dam to produce more electricity for the city of Medellin, a huge part of the old town and its surrounding areas became completely submerged underwater, resulting in the relocation of the town and its residents to the current location of Peñol. There is a cross rising out of the water that marks the spot where the old church of Peñol stood once. One of the key attractions of Peñol now is the new church, built in the year 1978 and shaped like a huge granite rock to symbolize the determination of the people during the struggle of the relocation. At the far horizon, you can see a huge granite rock called La Piedra del Peñol, similar to the shape of the church, which was on our list to visit the next day in Guatapé.
So finally we are here at Peñol. There is a statue here, right at the city center. This city is very green, super green. So there are a number of parks here. There are a couple of people doing some sort of cardio over there. People playing, kids playing. So right now we spend some time in the park here, and the next goal is to go to the main town center and look at the church and the parks around, and then head back to Guatapé. So finally we are at the city center of Peñol. Everyone is relaxed, enjoying the view. And Guatapé, the Piedra del Peñol, is that side. So this is the church that I saw flying the drone. This church is so unique. It doesn't look like a church. So that is the main tower. And this is the other side of the church.
Y está la Piedra del Peñol.
We have finally reached Guatapé, and it's raining crazy. We are just waiting outside the hotel. How are you, Ma? All good? Hey, where is Podi? Podi was laying on Dad's lap. Now we are gonna check in and then go for dinner. We checked in at the hotel and we were super hungry, so we came to a restaurant that is run by the family of the owner of the hotel. This is the restaurant. They have food from Colombia, Spain, and fast foods. And one thing, Pao, show me how many menus they have. Usually you don't get this, but this restaurant has 1, 2, 3. No, put it here. We don't usually go to a restaurant where they have 3 menus, so they have 3 different kind of food. 1, 2, 3. And we ordered from all of them. So part of our food is here. We're still missing one more. So we're halfway through our meal. We have so many dishes. So this is the pasta. We have the pizza here. There was a whole fish, and Mom had a soup. We are still missing one plate, which is the pie. It's a Spanish dish. So we are finally back at the hotel after dinner. It started raining a lot and we all got wet. I had to take a shower and we got changed. So this is our hotel right here. The rooms that we are assigned are these 2 right over here. So it's right on the street. So that's the name of the hotel. And right over there, the lights that you see over there, that's the pathway to the mountain, the top of the big granite rock. And that's the way to come here from Peñol. So that is the reception. And the kitchen is that way. The whole area is covered with lakes and there are a few boats and things down there. So we went for dinner somewhere over there, the lights. The dinner was very good. And this is one of the rooms. It's 102. Paula is already sleeping with Podi. The room is pretty big. It's a bit cold today because it was raining. And these are all the wet clothes. And it's also lightning there. It's about 10:30 p.m. We're gonna call it a night. And tomorrow morning at 7:30, we're gonna head to the rock and try to climb it. Hopefully it's not too busy. There is Dad. Where's Mom? Mama. It's too cold. So it's buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Come and fly away with me.
Welcome to the town of Guatapé, a tourist hotspot of Antioquia. It's located around 80 kilometers from Medellin. The town was founded in the year 1811 and currently has a population of around 10,000 people. Guatapé shares the same history as Peñol and was also affected by the development of the dam, which resulted in the formation of these extensive lakes all around Guatapé. One of the key attractions of Guatapé is the church located at the town center named Iglesia Nuestra Señora del Carmen. The church was constructed around 1865 and took just over 70 years to build. Also, due to the presence of these massive lakes all around Guatapé, water sports are very popular here, along with boat rides and ferries. However, the most prominent attraction of Guatapé, which brings people from all over the world, is the massive granite rock known as El Peñol de Guatapé or Piedra del Peñol. We were planning on climbing this monolith later during the day.
Where the moon and water meet, somewhere close to harmony.
Morning, so this is day 2 in Guatapé. We just woke up. Paula is yawning. And it's 7:14. We are gonna have breakfast soon and then head back to the big mountain over there. It's covered in clouds. So that's the hotel right there. Balcones de Casona Hotel. Actually, it's a hostel. It's not a hotel. And that is the patio. These are the 2 rooms. And that right there is a big block of granite. At the top, we have to climb. And this is the dock area. A lot of boats here you can hire. And I went to that bridge over there to fly the drone. And right now I'm headed back to the hotel to grab breakfast. So today's breakfast is simple: bread, omelette, and fruits and coffee. Ma, this is the hat that Mom bought yesterday.
No,
Looking pretty.
for me.
And Daddy always has something. Yeah. Oh, pura devanan. Are the people climbing? And finally, the rock is cloud-free. The sky and the climate has warmed up. And that is a very Colombian trademark bus. It's called Chivas. People use that in small towns to travel.
This is the famous Piedra del Peñol, a national monument of Colombia. It's a 220 meters high granite monolith that is approximately 65 million years old. This rock was first officially climbed in July 1954 by 3 men, one of whom was Luis Eduardo Villegas Lopez. Lopez purchased the rock and the land from local farmers and built stairs into the crack of the rock and began charging people to climb the stairs, which still continues today. There are around 700 stairs leading all the way to the summit, and it takes roughly 40 minutes for the climb. The whole landscape with the ever-changing colors of the water is truly amazing.
So after about 15 minutes drive from the hotel, we are finally at the rock. It's right over there. Intimidated? উঠতে পারবে?
Try.
So mom is worried about climbing all the way here. So that is the main climb. Up there is a lookout spot here, and up there is the main La Piedra. So a lot of people are already climbing up there, if you can see. There's already a line. It'll probably take us about 30 minutes to climb. Apparently you can't fly the drone very close to this rock, so I have to find another place. So there are toilets here, places you can store your luggage, because people come from everywhere. So before we do the climb, I want to have a bit of coffee. So we are going to try this coffee at this Cafeteria La Roca bar. So this is the shot from the coffee shop. So there is a helicopter there as well. And we climbed through this road to come up here. So we are at the base. We're going to start the climb now. So you buy the tickets here. The tickets are 25,000. That is 25,000 pesos. And then you start the climb from here. So we are starting the climb.
150 steps.
So mom is taking breaks. So we have climbed around 200 steps. This is the shop that we had the coffee at. So we are at 325 steps. And we're gonna take a break here. We're almost at the top. A few more steps. Now we're gonna continue the climb. So we were waiting over there. 400 steps. This is around 500 steps.
Hola, señor Gautam.
Hi,
¿Cómo está?
All good?
all good.
¿Cómo está, señor Devashish?
Helping mom. Have to go. Ciao, ciao. Mom climbed more than 600 steps today. Huh?
Each about
600.
18 high.
And she apparently has knee problems. 600 steps.
No, Mauricio.
Llegó la señora Papri.
650 steps with knee problems, right? So finally we made it to the top. It's about 300 meters, 650 steps. Mom with her knee problems did it. So that shows how much you can do and how much your mindset matters. Anyway, so this is the whole place. There are a few shops around and a few lookout points. We're gonna have a look. So that is the main way down and up. There are toilets there and multiple lookout spots. So let's check them out. So all around there are a number of lakes. And this is the other side. And there's a helipad around here, so for helicopters to land. Okay, so we are chilling here. Mom, how are you? gonna go up here through this. Yeah. So this is like a circular stairs, like in a lighthouse. So we were down there. This place is packed. So our hotel is somewhere over there. That's the bridge right there. Now we're gonna head back. We're gonna have a dish here. It's called oblea. It's one of my favorite dishes. I'm gonna try to grab it. The last part of the climb, 675 steps, the total number of steps. And now we're heading back. More people have come up. I feel people respect the place here more because they have to work hard to come up here. We're walking on the way down. There is a small water park over there. The colors of the water has changed because the sun has come up. It looks prettier. Small steps, man, small steps. This is very steep. So overall we stayed like an hour and a half upstairs. Now we're heading back. The climb down is slow because there is a lot of foot traffic. People are coming down.
And the way is also constructed.
And it's wet as well. So probably in 10 minutes we'll be down. So there are rocks have been falling down over here. 625 steps. Last few. Vamos, man. Finally, we are done. 675 steps we climbed down. We did it. Guatape done. Let's go. So that's the exit. We climbed all the way up there. A lot more people here now. So we are done with the Guatape. Now we're heading to the car and then we're gonna leave. Too many cars here. Look at the traffic. Dad can't stop taking pictures.
There might be traffic down.
It is traffic down. Vamos. Why are you scolding me? So finally saying goodbye to Guatape.
I mean, those that park down, they have climbed all the way up.
So we are trying to get lunch. We are at a restaurant. It's called Alex Parrilla, and we're going to try to see what's on the menu. And the water bodies that we saw from up on Peñol, which is the Piedra del Peñol, which is up there, is here behind us. We are having lunch. Mommy's having piña colada. Dad is sharing. And we have a dish here. Which, what is it called?
Enchilada.
Enchilada. It's a Mexican dish. It's a little bit spicy, a little bit sour, a little bit salty. And we have two more dishes coming up. And the ambience is really good today. Music around. So after finishing dinner, up there with the umbrellas, we came here. There is a small park here. We're sitting here by the water, and then we're gonna head to the town center. Cody is here with us as well. That's the bridge that we crossed to go to the main town center. The water park is there. And that's the mountain at the back. And there are water sports going on here. So finally we are back at the hotel, and on the way we saw a roadside stall that was selling this fried crispy, what do you call it, wafers? Look at the size of them.
Yeah,
It's bigger than that. So it's made of sugar and flour, and you're supposed to have it with black coffee or any kind of milk. So we're gonna have coffee, and mom is also here, so we're gonna share this. So we're going to the roof of the hostel. Oh. Ay, Paula, go bring the drone. I'm gonna do a drone. Go, 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 go.
Quedaría muy chévere acá.
So this is the roof of the hotel. It's raining over there. That's the mountain top. They let people go up there till 5. It's right now just about 5 o'clock, so people are coming down. And on this side, lots of clouds. মা কি বললে তো আসবে না, এবার মনটা ভালো হয়ে গেল তো। So we are back at the hotel. Everyone's a bit tired. And mom and dad took a nap. You were tired. You just took a nap. So, Ma, you're looking so pretty. Look at mom. So now we are gonna go walk to the city, check the church. Hey besties, what are you guys talking about?
About you? About my
Feet.
leg.
So we are close to the center of the town. And now we're going to the church, which is this way. So as we head closer to the city center, it gets more colorful and more brightly lit. This painting is so nice. The name of the coffee shop is Mitos. So this is the street with umbrellas. Let's walk through, Pao. So colorful. And it ends here. So we are very close to the church. We just left the street with the umbrellas and it started raining again. And that is the church. So this is a typical small town in Colombia, church and a park. So we are done here. Now we're gonna go for dinner, and that's it for the day. Municipality of Guatapé. So right now we are headed back to the restaurant we ate yesterday because we like the pizza. So we're gonna have pizza and something, and then probably have some desserts and then head back to the hotel. Paul, what dessert do you want? The panache? Panna cotta, that's the dessert. Morning, day 3 of our trip. We're still in Guatapé. We're gonna have breakfast. Dad's already having breakfast. Mommy's packing up, so is Paula. And after breakfast, we're headed to San Rafael, which has a lot of waterfalls. And then we are planning on taking a dip in one of the waterfalls. So we're gonna be leaving in about an hour max. Here's someone coming out, and Pori is there. Also, the weather has turned up very nice today. No clouds, just a little bit of cloud over there. So it's time to say goodbye to Guatapé, and now we are headed to San Rafael. Everyone's in the car. Pau, say hi.
Say goodbye.
So we are on our way to San Rafael. We have driven like 20 minutes, and we found this spot. The view is so nice. There's clouds all over.
Yeah. A stream flowing somewhere down below.
Welcome to San Rafael, the easternmost town on our list to visit in Antioquia, located roughly 100 kilometers away from Medellin. The town was founded in 1864 by a group of miners who were attracted to the abundance of gold in the region. At present, the town is mostly known for its natural beauty, which includes numerous rivers, streams, and waterfalls, and their crystal clear waters.
Finally, we are at San Rafael, and we're at the city center. This is a very small town. The road here was twisty-turny, as usual in Colombia. Overall, the town is very small, very cozy. So that's the church right there. There are banks, restaurants, and there is a Sunday mass going on. Where are we? কোথায় আছি আমরা? San Rafael. We are in a coffee shop. Coffee shop একটু খাবো। আর এখানে অনেক ধরনের bread আছে. This is a bread store. Multiple types of bread. We're gonna try a few. Maki tired?
No.
So ite চান করবে ঝর্ণায়?
ঝরনা ঝরনা সুন্দরী ঝরনা তরলিত চন্দ্রিত চন্দন বর্ণা
এটার কথা বলছো?
Yeah, that and an old face and a young face.
Dad is impressed with the murals.
Graffiti.
We are done with San Rafael City. Now we are going to a waterfall to take a dip. The water is supposed to be very cold. Paula is there looking for the direction. We are all full. Vamos.
To Balneario La Cazuela,
Which is
It
a
is-
waterfall.
a waterfall and a restaurant with typical food.
We are gonna swim.
This is an open road that goes 10 minutes drive to the Balneario, where there is a small cascade.
So finally we are at the Balneario de La Cazuela. It's a waterfall. We just parked here. We came through there. The road is extremely steep. It was difficult to get up. How was the ride? Scary? Fun? How was it? How was it for you, Dad? Good?
You're fine.
Pori, vamos. Swimming pool area. a guy that's trying to jump up from there. First time in water. Vamos, vamos, abajo, vamos. Good girl, vamos. Venga para acá. Oh, yes, 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 yes. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué? Do it, do it, do it. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Woohoo! All the way to the waterfall. Arey, eito chai. We are finally done with the waterfall here. We ate at the restaurant and now we're headed back. We have a 2-hour drive in front of us. We're gonna go to the next stop. So we are around 45 minutes away from San Antonio de Pereira. We are on the side of the road. There is a coffee shop here. We're planning on having some coffee. So this is the shop that we are sitting at. It's a small roadside coffee shop. And we are sitting right on the edge of the view. Dad is enjoying. Ma, how is it? How is it?
Awesome.
And we are having sweets, chorizo, black coffee.
Entrando a San Antonio de Pereira.
San Antonio de Pereira.
Welcome to San Antonio de Pereira, located only 45 minutes away from Medellin. It's another popular eastern town of Antioquia and part of the municipality of Rionegro, which was our next destination. This town is very well known, primarily for its local desserts, as well as for its empanadas, chorizos, and candied fruits. The town also felt extremely vibrant and warm, with the town center bustling with people, food stalls, local art and handicrafts, and of course, music.
So finally, after 2 hours of driving, at around 6 o'clock, we reached San Antonio de Pereira. It's very close to Medellin. The city is very modernized. It doesn't look like a small town. And we are going to go to the city center now and have some sweets and probably coffee and move on to the next one, which is Rionegro, where we'll spend the night.
The city is very nice.
Mom is looking like an actress from an Indian movie. Paula, you okay?
Yeah.
So that is the city center. It's extremely busy. There's Corey right there.
Botonatica. 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 Road show. Oye, Paula.
So this is the main church of San Antonio de Pereira. Today's Sunday, so extremely busy. lot of food, people singing over there, restaurants and food stalls here.
Recuperen la salud y puedan continuar sus labores cotidianas. Oremos. Oh Señor, escucha y ten piedad. Roguemos al Señor por los que nos acercamos.
So we're gonna have sweets and desserts here. This is apparently a very well-known dessert shop. So there is a line to get in. It's extremely busy. People are lining up just to get in. So how this shop works is you buy coins. Each coin is worth 9,000 pesos. And with coins, you buy one of these sweets. These are like a buffet system, different flavors.
There were around 20 different dessert flavors to take from. We only chose 4. The first one was tres leches, which translates to 3 milks. Then the second one was leche asada, or fried milk. On this side, we had amaretto, which is an Italian almond flavored liquor-based dessert. And the last one was Bailey's, however, we didn't get that on video.
So we bought the sweets and now we're in a coffee shop. So now we have 4 different flavors. What are the flavors? So we are playing a game of round around the tray table. So we take a bite and then pass it on. So for me, the amaretto was the best one, then fried milk. So we had coffee at the shop. And now we are going to head to the car and go to Rionegro, where we'll spend the night. So we'll see you guys at Rionegro.
Welcome to the town of Rionegro, another prominent town in Antioquia. The official name of the city is Ciudad Santiago de Arma de Rionegro. The name Rionegro means Black River in Spanish. Rionegro is called the cradle of democracy as it was one of the most important cities during Colombia's struggle for independence. And naturally, the city has multiple historical and cultural tourist spots. However, we made the stop at Rionegro a very short one.
Morning, so this is day 4 and we are in Rionegro. So yesterday we arrived really late at night, so we didn't record anything. We just went straight to the hotel and went to sleep. So now we are at Rionegro in the Central Park. The church is over there and there are statues. And we just came to the city center. It's about 10 a.m. and we're gonna walk around, see some things, and then move on to the next place. So there are events going on here. It's one of the statues. So we are leaving Rionegro now and we are on our way to Carmen de Vivoral, which is another smallish town around 30 minutes from here. So we are on our way to Carmen de Vivoral, the small town, and on the way we made a stop. So this is a place where they harvest butterflies and plants. This is the place. It's called La Trinidad. So there are hummingbirds here. And that is the guide. So we are gonna go into the place where there are butterflies. Let's go. Let's go. Gracias.
Small.
So small. You can't even see it. Ah, that very small one right there. Oh, so the butterflies are small as well, these ones? Or they're big?
Are big,
Like that one?
Is this one?
Ah.
This is a monarch.
Monarch.
That's pretty. Bawa ছবি তোলো ভালো করে একটা। So these are all alive. They just came out of the cocoon and they're waiting to fly. So they're still waiting to get their wings active before they start flying. That's so weird. It might be because es por sudor. That is attracting butterflies. Just like that attracted mom, butterflies are coming to that as well. More. Another one sat on his head. There is another one that sat. This is what I'm talking about. Paula's time. The butterflies are so friendly here. Now this guy is gonna show us the lab where they do research and larva harvesting. Wow.
This one is of the monarch butterfly. Su metabolismo es más rápido. Cuando hace mucho frío, su metabolismo se reduce y a veces ni siquiera pues, se activan ni se mueven.
This is the leopard moth. I'm gonna try to. And this is the area where they have the plants.
Welcome to El Carmen de Vivoral, another unique town in Antioquia. The town, although very small, has a distinct warmness and personality to it, as seen from its unique church to its colorful ornamented streets. This town is known as the cradle of artisan ceramics due to the intricately crafted ceramic sculptures and pieces produced here, starting back since the 19th century. We thoroughly enjoyed and appreciated this short stop in this town.
After about 15 minutes drive from the butterfly place, we are in Carmen de Vivoral. We are in the main town center. There are a couple of events going on as usual in all town centers. The church is over here. So there is the main statue in the park. This church is a bit different. So let's have a look inside the church. So we are done with the city center. Now we're going to a street that has umbrellas. It's pretty, and then from there we'll have coffee and then head to La Ceja, which is our next stop. Vamos. So this is the street with umbrellas. There is an old watch as well. So we decided to have coffee in this shop. Looks very cozy. Ori wants to have a coffee as well. ¿Quieres americano o cappuccino? What do you want? Hueso, quiere hueso. She wants a bone.
This town is called La Ceja, which literally means the eyebrow in Spanish. La Ceja was founded on 7th December 1789 and located roughly 40 kilometers from Medellin. This is the only town on our trip where the church's location was offsetted a little bit to the right of the main park at the town center, which we found to be very interesting. The town got its name due to the similarity of the mountains that surround it have to an eyebrow. The town is very well connected to the rest of Antioquia via multiple highways and is an epicenter for tourism, gastronomy, commerce, and agriculture. This was the penultimate stop for us for the day.
So we have reached La Ceja, and now we are in a parking lot. All these small towns have these parking spaces, which makes life more convenient. Now we are gonna walk to the city center. Things are going well. It's around 3 p.m., so we have a couple of hours before the sun sets. So this is the main town center. It's much more green than the other towns we have been at. As usual, the town center has a lot of restaurants. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's very chill. And that is the main church in La Ceja. This church is aligned a bit to the right of the park. Usually they're bang on the center for some reason. Perfect timing. Exactly at 3 o'clock. now we are gonna have lunch. This restaurant, it's called Pimentos. Hola, buenas. We have a patio here. It has wooden floors. And that's the balcony. So we're done with lunch here in Pimenton, and it was delicious. The food was so good. Right now we are on our way to Retiro, where we're gonna spend the night, and tomorrow we head back to Medellin. So vamos. So that's the main road, and this is the shop. So that's the whole city of La Ceja, and there right here is the church that we went to. So this is around 2,000 meters above sea level, and this is what you call a foodie. Was complaining that her belly is too full, but again looking for the menu. So here they light a fire at night. So mom and dad and Paula are ordering again food. I can't believe it. You want to come at night, huh? So this is the main town center of Retiro. Extremely colorful. It's very cold here as well. And this is the main church. And there is a fountain here. There is dad, mom, and 40. So El Retiro is the last stop of our trip. I can't believe that 4 days just passed by, and this is the last stop before we head back to Medellin. And for me, I think this town is the most vibrant and brightly lit and colored town that I've seen in Antioquia. The church is closed, but tomorrow I'll come back to the city center and check out the church as well. So this is a government house, Casa de Gobierno. This is a government building, and it's right opposite to the church. And look at the flowers on the walls, so pretty. And the church is over there. This is so well decorated. So that's the flag of Colombia. Because this is a government building, they must have a flag there. Morning. So this is the last day of the trip. Yesterday we came back from the city center and fell asleep. Now it's 11 a.m. We already went to the city center and had breakfast. And now we are packing up and getting ready to do a small walk around in the city center and then leave. And this is the balcony of the apartment. The city is right over there behind us. So those are apartment. The car is parked here. And this is the apartment complex. Very new. Cosita, ¿qué está buscando? Vato, que vaya a ver. Que vaya a ver aquí. No te toques. As we approached the town center of El Retiro, we came to know that there was an ongoing procession due to the passing away of a high priest at the church, and most of the roads within the city were closed off. The whole town congregated to pay their respects, and there was a huge gathering around the church. This is the town of El Retiro, located roughly 40 kilometers from Medellin. The town was founded during the late 1700s when Spanish conquerors settled in the area for its mining potential. This town is known as the Cradle of Freedom, as a rich woman named Javiera Londoño freed over 120 slaves in 1757, which was the first act of its kind, well over 100 years before the abolition of slavery in Colombia and United States. So the procession for the person who passed away, he was a high priest. He went through, and now we are headed to the church to see what's going on. They have events going on today to respect the high priest that passed away. The national TV is here as well, army. So right now we are going to this coffee shop. It's called Tanta Tinta. ¿Quieres?
Cappuccino?
Sí. So this coffee shop has a open library that you can read while you're having coffee. So Dad is gonna read us Spanish stories.
Había una vez, ella era tan hermosa como no había otra.
Red cap, rosa.
Haciendo chulo a Carol Motomay. Su madre la quería mucho, también su abuela. Ella le había hecho.
Right now we are leaving Retiro, and our next stop is a park that we're gonna have lunch at, and then we'll head back to Medellin. Stop for our trip.
No, previous to the last is the restaurant.
Okay, second last stop. The last one is a restaurant. So what's this name of the place?
Salto del Tequendamita. Something similar to the Salto del Tequendama.
Okay, so this is the waterfall over there. So let's have a look. The waterfall is pretty high, at least 30 meters. So vamos. So that right there is Salto del Tequendamita, which is a waterfall. It's huge. I'm gonna try to get closer and see. there is a restaurant there, and the whole place is surrounded by huge, big trees. So they have a small area for ducks. And that is the way to the waterfall.
On our way back, we decided to stop at an ecological park close to El Retiro called Los Salados. However, we couldn't get in as the park closes at 5 p.m. and we were a bit late. Still, we managed to get some pictures and videos of this vast park and enjoyed the tranquility of the huge water bodies. From the ecological park, we were headed to a restaurant called Colosal for dinner. This is a very popular and quite posh restaurant in Medellin, featuring an open terrace that offers stunning views of the city. It's also a sublime hotspot for people seeking to capture that perfect online profile picture. Paula wanted to take my parents to this restaurant to experience some fine dining in Colombia. So a big and hearty thanks to her. This dinner marked the end of our remarkable 5-day trip, rich in adventure and culinary experiences.
Mom and Dad, how are you feeling?
Excited.
Thanks to Paula.
Super excited.
Such a good restaurant.
He's the host of honor.
Yes,